Today's walk is going to take us down Grant. It's about 10 kilometers, very straight, very flat, and of course there's restaurants, bars, places to grab a drink. I don't know whether you can tell by the sort of wind behind me and the sky, but it's very overcast today, but it's very warm, so that'll either be thunderstorms coming in and we'll be soaking wet, so let's hope if there's a patio that it's got a cover on it. Otherwise it's just going to be humid and there'll be mosquitoes and all that kind of thing to contend with, but should be a good time, so we'll see how it goes. Starting at the east side of Grant, we're going to go for a little walk to Pony Corral, followed by Applebee's and then Finn's, which is next door. A walk to Eugero's Japanese restaurant, followed by Beamy Korean restaurant, don't know whether they're actually open, and then we'll be followed by Stella's Cafe. Original Joe's is one of my favourites, and then a long walk through the forest to Sorrento's, and then finishing off at Boston Pizza. Alright, here's our starting point for today. Grant Avenue at Pemina. So basically, 10 kilometers that way is the end. Stop. Pony Corral Restaurant and Bar. Let's see if this one's open. Alright, so first one is not a good start. This one's closed. It's actually done us a favour because the coffee is grey and the service is slow and it's a bit seedy and the beer's no good. So even though it's a bad start, it's probably done us a favour. Let's move on. Now, literally took us 5 seconds to get here because they're next door to each other. So Applebee's is the next one. It says come in, now open, etc, etc. So let's give this one a shot as our first place. Best laid plans. We've just found out that Applebee's isn't open yet. So now we're going to try Finn's or Fi-Ons, and then we'll go back to Applebee's when it's open in 10 minutes. So it's all a bit of a bodge, but we'll get it done. Happy birthday, Jennifer Lopez. Oh, Odin's beard. I know you can't feel it through the video, but it is boiling out here. So we went to the first place, which was Finn's, which was the third place really. So now we're going back to the second place, which is Applebee's, and let's see if it's open this time around. Happy birthday, Cosmo Kramer. Oh, everybody knows what that tastes like.
It survived the Lager Revolution.
So Applebee's reinforces why I don't go to Applebee's. It stunk in there. They've done a lot of stuff to make it COVID friendly, but it really smelled like white vinegar on flavourless food. So if you can imagine white vinegar on a frozen burger patty, that's what it smelled like in there. And that's why I don't go to Applebee's. Piscine Panam Pool. Sooner not. C O L I E coli. Moving to the other side of the tracks. Ooh, posh. Okay, so happy birthday, Motokatsu Sanaka. Absolutely beautifully delicious. So Eugeno, as always, was absolutely fantastic. I would eat there every day if I could. So I'm not a millionaire, so I'm not going to. A little bit of a change of plan. We're not going to Beamy next, and we're not going to Stella's next. We're actually going to Average Joe's to meet my wife and my younger lad. So we'll meet them there right now. We can always go to the other ones later. So Beamy and Stella's are right there. But because of our change of plans, we're going to go just to this corner to one of my favourite bars in Winnipeg, Average Joe's. Not actually Average Joe's, but Original Joe's. We tend to call it Average Joe's for whatever reason, but Original Joe's is going to be tough to actually get me out of this place. Happy birthday, Amelia Earhart. See, Average Joe's, it sucks you in. So I lost my companion for the last little bit. It's just me now. And now it's 32 degrees. It is so hot, 32 degrees Celsius. Whew. So we're going to walk, I don't know, 2 kilometers before we get to Sorrento's, and then we'll see how I feel. Maybe it'll sober me up a little bit, I don't know. We'll give it a try. Yeah, cyclists. Whew. Here I sit in the middle of a Assiniboine forest. Oh, I'm exhausted. If there was any question about whether or not you can get drunk on Grant in Winnipeg, the answer is unequivocally yes, you can. 2 places to go. I am hammered, but we'll see if we can do it. We absolutely have to do it. So let's not rest too long. Let's try and get to Sorrento's, and let's try and finish this without falling over in a ditch somewhere. Okay. Why is this closed? Oh. Okay. I'll stay this side. Can't be far off now. Okay. Woo! We made it to Charleswood Centre. And then our next stop is Sorrento's. So, let's see if we can do this. Are you with me? Happy birthday, Anna Paquin. There we go. We made it from the Pemina end of Grant to the Roblin end of Grant. I am absolutely finished, but that was really good. That was a challenge, and I think for the most part, challenge accepted. Whew. Sorrento's and Boston pizza turned out to be a little bit too much for this pub crawl. Whew. The weirdo talking to me in Sorrento's. The waitress in Boston Pizza assumed I wanted the biggest beer because I'd been there before. So this guy needs the biggest beer. But awesome. I like that assumption. That normally would work very well, but 33 degrees it is now, so whew, and several beers into it. Maybe a small one would have been good, but I have made a call to get my wife to come pick me up, so I'm walking back that way, and hopefully in a little while she'll come and save me. Alright, see you later.